How do I know the background is out of focus? You can see, you cannot see. You know what? I'm not gonna let this stop me, delay what I'm about to say, because making a YouTube video is, it takes a long time. A lot of people make it seem like you just put a camera there, you just talk without an agenda, without, you know, whatever, just talking to a friend, which is what I want to do, but it's not always that way. I started my YouTube channel a little over 2 years ago, and I have 520 subscribers, which is a lot of people, but sometimes, you know, it's never enough, right? We all look up to people who have thousands upon thousands and millions of people. And I always say that this is one of the cases, the size doesn't matter, but it does, especially when you want to monetize, especially when you want to build a business around your YouTube channel. So how did YouTube change my life already? I took a very long break, I think 9-month break, when I gave birth to my second child. And my idea was to shoot 18 videos when I was pregnant. Made it! I'm so excited I'm here with you because I want to shoot 18 videos before this guy is gonna pop up. And of course that didn't happen. I just shot one because it takes a lot of work. I was feeling defeated because my videos were not going viral or were not being seen by a lot of people. And because of that, I actually lost a little bit of the love for it. I also took a break from short form content. I couldn't show up as myself. I was overwhelmed. I just had a baby. So even though I knew the things that I wanted to talk about, I didn't have the capacity, the mental and physical capacity to do that. I had the plan, but I didn't make it easier on myself. I couldn't really show up. So what I decided to do recently is something that a lot of people will tell me, no, you're doing it wrong, but this is my channel, my life, so I do whatever I want, right? I decided to take it as a hobby. I stopped thinking, oh, I need to grow my channel, I need to get leads and build a business around it and do this and do that. Once I made a decision, I am going to share what I know. I'm going to share what I think. I'm going to share me as a personal brand. I'm going to share my point of view, the things that I have learned in my life with my experiences. That was a life-changing decision because it took the pressure off from showing up a certain way, being all polished, being in competition with other people. Yes, sure, it is a business. I do have a business, by the way, if you don't know me. But I also don't want to share only about that. I really want to take this as something that I truly enjoy, because why do I have a business to start with? Because I enjoy doing it, because I enjoy working, you know, because it doesn't even feel like working. So I had to shift that. What if it's fun? What if I don't have to be a certain way? What if I can just show up as me? One of the things that I want to incorporate more, that I would love to do, I'm not sure I can do that because I'm always at home, but it's storytelling, you know, and long form content allows you to do that much more. It's easier to tell a story when you have more time, right? And also coming from Europe, from Italy, you know, that the slower pace instead of that Hollywood formula, right? Bam, 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 bam. Story, problem, gratification, another problem, a resolution. Whatever type of storytelling you want to tell. But I feel that on Instagram, on TikTok, on short form platforms, I still am gonna do that, but it's a little different. It also is teaching me to get to the point faster. You know, I have the tendency, one of the things that I've learned, but I have the tendency to think between one concept and the other. Sure, also because of the language. English is my second language, and I've learned it when I was 30 years old, but also because, I don't know, this is just me. I just think a lot, and sometimes it doesn't come out. I just keep it here. Or sometimes it comes out too much, and I shouldn't. But I take a lot of pauses, and when you don't want to edit that much, those quick cuts, you need to get to the point a little faster. And so sometimes, yes, I don't find a word. I don't find a word immediately, so I have to think about it, right? So practicing on YouTube is allowing me to do that more and more. You know, when I do lives or when I'm with my clients, I don't care because I can take pauses. But on YouTube, you have to grab the attention and keep the retention and keep people engaging and keep people there. Well, one of the things that I decided is also, I am who I am. I'm going to do quick cuts, sure, but sometimes I'm human too. I take pauses to breathe, like this one. And another thing that YouTube is teaching me, being on YouTube and doing this type of work, is that because of my industry, I help service-based entrepreneurs and visionary to grow their business and become visible to their audience and share their message with the people who need them, so getting clients and building a brand. Because of that, the people who are in my sphere, who are doing the same thing that I do or similar, are mostly on Instagram, some of them on TikTok as well. And I feel that especially on Instagram is a chase to who is showing off more. And I understand that the concept is, I show you what I have so you can have this life, buy from me. Yes, but I don't want that. I decided to disrupt that status quo and actually do things differently. Yes, I'll show you my life. I don't work a lot. I have kids. I do what I love, all those things, but I'm not flaunting money. I'm not showing that. It doesn't feel aligned with me. And so I feel that on YouTube, you can find people who you can go deeper with and not just a quick, instant gratification. I'm living a millionaire life, buy my product or service, and you can have the same. I don't know, there's also on YouTube, but it's different, in my opinion. So I love YouTube for that reason. It also allows me to be more of myself. It allows me to go deeper with my audience, with my people, with the people who want to hear my message. I feel that talking to camera is probably what I'm best at. I imagine the rest you're thinking, but yes. Well, let's say connecting with people is what I'm best at. You can make a reel, you can do all sorts of things, and even use storytelling with words on screen, but it doesn't connect, in my opinion, like a video, a long form video. And not just long form. On TikTok, for example, there are a lot of people talking, storytelling. I love it. If I could, I will be also on TikTok, which I am, by the way, but I didn't really commit to it. I have a problem with it. I get sucked in. On YouTube, I actually choose what I want to see. On TikTok, the algorithm shows me all sorts of things that I don't want to see, that I don't want to hear, that scare me also. And so I find myself losing and wasting hours of my life and not posting anything and not creating content. So YouTube is changing my life, creating this, because I don't have necessarily to be watching other people's content. And if I do so, I choose who I want to watch. For example, people who are doing what I do, they're just awesome on YouTube. Like, I want to listen to them. I want to watch them. I want to discover new creators as well. Another thing is that I found it very hard to have a routine with short form content because it's a lot. So, and the algorithm always changes. It changes also on YouTube. There are new things, but on Instagram, you guys, oh my gosh, like every day there is something like, okay, carousels with this song, with music, but then now you can post 20 slides, and then like all the updates. It's like, it's really a first job. You need to have that as a job, as a content creator, right? And maybe you're doing something else and you don't want to do that. Maybe you want to be a content creator, but maybe you want to relax a little more. You want to do that and have a business as well. Maybe you don't want to be only a content creator. I don't want to be only a content creator. I want to help people with the things that I know as well. And there are so many things to do in a business that it's hard. So I'm taking this as a hobby. I'm taking this as right now talking to my best friend, like just talking to you and sharing how I feel with 500 subscribers. I don't know if all those 500 subscribers are my ideal client, but I don't care. I'm just grateful that they are there, that you're there. Subscribe if you haven't done already, if you're liking this video. So YouTube gave me a routine. My hope, and I'm not saying that is my commitment, but my hope, because commitment feels restricting and forced, but my hope and wish is that I will release one video per week. But I also have other more important responsibilities, like being a mother, and every other week one of the kids is sick, so I have to take care of them. But I also am changing my approach to it. The approach of, okay, what if I don't have to have a script? Sometimes it's nice to have a script because you are convey what you want in a way that you're not missing anything, you're memorizing certain things and you're saying it your way. And I'm eventually going to make a video about that. Let me know if that will help, how to memorize a script that doesn't feel, you don't feel like a robot, that it feels natural. And I can share a few things that I have learned while I was an actress for 20 years and what works and what doesn't. So let me know in the comments. But I also realized that sometimes it's just nice to just speak to the camera and to go off script with the things that are coming to mind, because if I don't use a script, maybe I can even touch different points that otherwise I wouldn't have thought before, because I'm letting my mind run wild, because I'm letting my thoughts coming through me and just giving them to you, right? Especially in this type of depth videos where you share who you are more with your audience. As I was saying, I'm planning to shoot 2 videos per week, but then release 1 per week. So that will give me breathing room. I can actually enjoy it. And in order to do so, there's so much that goes behind creating a YouTube video. It's the script, the thumbnail, finding the right title so you can actually show up in search or amongst other people that you like or you want to be like or whatever, and hashtags and the description and what type of thumbnail and editing. Are we forgetting about the editing? I'm not saying that I'm gonna do things just like that, but I want to enjoy this process. Yes, one day I will delegate all this. For sure the day will come, but for the moment it's not possible, so I gotta do it. I actually enjoy doing it because, one, this is my business, this is my job, this is my passion, and I love to be in charge of it. Number 2, the editing. I'm not the best editor, as you can see. I mean, very simple, but I can edit, and I now spend like once per week, maybe sometimes twice, at night with my husband. He works on his computer, I work on mine, and it's just like a co-working sharing space that we have together, and I edit my video and he does his own thing. So I like that as well. So yes, I would love to have more subscribers, oh my goodness, and monetize this channel and all that thing. But what is the point if I'm not having fun? What is the point if I'm not enjoying it? How many creators on YouTube and other social media platforms burnt out? Or they had so many followers but they didn't make sales, they didn't enjoy it anymore, or they made a lot of money, but that was not something that fulfilled them anymore, and then they stopped all of a sudden. I don't want that for my life. I also am not 20, I know you believe so, but I'm not 20 or 30 anymore years old. So I came to a point in my life that I only do what I love. I have the luxury to do so. We all have the luxury to do so, because it's a matter of choices. If you don't like what you do, you don't have to do it immediately, but change it. Do something that you love more. And I understand there are responsibilities in life. We have to sometimes have a job that we don't like, but then working towards something that we do like, that it gives us more fulfillment, right? That's what I do. That's why I moved to the US. That's why I have the life that I have. And there are certain times, of course, that we have to do things that we don't like taxes or whatever, right? And it's our responsibility. But that's why we need to sprinkle some drops of happiness in our life. Sprinkle things that give us joy. A few years ago, I was in Venice, Italy, with my husband and our daughter. She was 1.5, I think. And told him, hey babe, why don't we create a YouTube channel, like a family vlog or like a travel channel or something like that. And I was so excited when I asked him, and he was like, maybe not. And I was like, why? Like, we actually, when we were dating before getting married, we were creating clips and YouTube videos, and they went pretty well, pretty okay. And it was about an Italian girl dating an American guy, right? Like, just funny skits.
Wow, not bad for the first time.
Thanks.
I'm starving.
You want to order some food?
Come on, you're Italian. I know you love to cook.
What did you just ask me? Of course I know how to cook. I need a boyfriend. I need a husband.
Sure, of course. I mean, I'm not good like my grandmother, but I bet I'm much better than this
American girls, you know.
All right, go on.
Yeah.
Go on. Go.
Okay, I go. Okay.
Go. Go.
Okay.
Go. 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 Go.
And we had so much fun doing that. He was editing and I was creating and he was pitching and, you know, it was awesome. But then when I became pregnant, when we decided to have a baby, things got real and life gave us responsibilities and we also had some fears. And so, of course, he said no, but he actually started his own business. And I'm so proud of him. And also I decided that I don't really want to put my kids on camera that much if I can help it. So that was out of the picture. But I also decided that I don't want to live in fear. I just want to enjoy what I'm doing. And if I don't have any more subscribers, but if it can help even one person, so be it. Maybe you thought about starting your own YouTube channel or to put yourself out there more, or to be daring more with the things that you do, or maybe start your own business or whatever that is. Well, I'll tell you this, if this can help you. When I moved to the US, the battery died. You see, always something with a camera. Just a big breath. It's okay. So I was saying, I mean, it takes a lot of time, you know, it takes time. And so if you don't have the passion for it, why would you do this? Why would we do this, right? I'm charging the battery here. So, as I was saying, you want to start your YouTube channel, maybe, or starting your own business, or putting yourself out there more, or sharing your message, or whatever that is, sharing your story that you never share with anybody. This is your sign. And you know why? Let me tell you this. When I moved to the US from Italy, I was so scared. I was excited, of course, because everything was unknown. But if I didn't do that, I didn't have the husband that I have today. Maybe some other husband, I don't know. I wouldn't have the kids that I have today, definitely not them. And I wouldn't have, through the journey that I went through of self-development, of all the success that I've had, because everyone has success, right? And we accomplish things. And so you have nothing to lose. You only lose if you don't do it. Really. But committing to it. And when I say committing, you know, if it's something that is scary, it's something that feels forced, like I said before, I don't want to commit. I want to do it. I think I can do it. And it puts some ease, because it depends on your personality. I'm someone who, if I say I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it no matter what, even if I have to be up all night. Like if I say I'm gonna upload this video by tomorrow, I will do it. So I don't wanna feel like that. I wanna feel more ease in my life. So maybe you are someone instead who procrastinates. So if you're procrastinating, then you're committing to do that thing. If you instead are someone who does the thing, but then feels burnout, maybe you wanna add ease into your life and say, you know what if I did it once a week or every day, if it's short form or whatever that is for you? Or what if I started my own business? What if you became a coach? What if you became an entrepreneur? What if? That would be awesome. So what if I started doing it now? What if I had fun with it? I always love that. What if I get to have fun with that? It just feels good, you know? Another thing that I love about YouTube is that things, videos, content live on with time. People watch my Selling DDM video and 10,000 people watched it, and that took 2 years. Now it's stuck at 10,000 views, but it took 2 years to do that. I was like, oh my gosh, it went viral, right? Viral for me. Whether instead a couple of reels went viral post-pandemic when the algorithm was different and they had 250,000 views, and that's it. Besides, I didn't really teach anything on those little videos. They were just trending videos. So I came to a point where I was like, okay, why am I even doing this? Who am I doing this for? Yes, for the people that I want to help, but also for me, because I count, because I love myself. So I'm doing this because I enjoy it. The things that I need to learn a little more, that I'm working on, and that's why I'm shooting more, is to speak without breaks, so I don't have to edit that much, because editing takes a long time. But also not to put too much pressure on myself in the way I Look, I was supposed to do my hair for this video today. I just don't feel like it. Honestly, I have so many things to do. I don't feel like it. I hope you like my braid. Simple. Took me 30 seconds to make it. This is my husband's shirt and this is me. You know, simple. Whether instead on Instagram or other platforms, sometimes I feel the need to be different. And I try to be myself. But it's the thing about instant gratifications, about trends, about that doesn't really work. And I do not want to consume other people's content if it is not something that benefits me in the long run. If it's something just like a quick tip, sure, that can help me, but I want to have knowledge on meaningful things. And so I hope that this video gave you the inspiration to go for what you want, because at the end of the day, it's always worth it. Yeah, thank you for watching. And yeah, this is a weird video that I did, but I think it's important for everyone. Ciao.